In this video, I'd like to talk to you about the communication to client assignments. This is due very shortly this week, so you need to be on top of this, and you should do this during the time when you do the Get Organized assignment. That's one of the best times as part of getting organized is to get this communication to your client. Note some very important pieces of information in this assignment that I want to make you aware of. Of course, as before, as mentioned, be sure that I am CC'd on all of your communications. That would be my @UVU email, which is here in the assignment. Ask your client, so when you draft communications to your client, you need to be as professional as possible. So when you select the communications manager in that role, make sure you find someone who can put together some sentences and some grammar and who can be concise and to the point. You need to do your best to have all of the information in your email, but also to be very brief. These individuals and clients that you're working with are very busy, and as I've learned through my career, communication with bosses and executives has to happen fast, and you have to get very comprehensive points across in very quick manners. So one of the things I'm grading on is, can you do that quickly, concisely, and to the point? So this is actually drafting your first communication to your client, introducing the team, and also trying to set up your first meeting with your client. In order to do that, what I want you to do is identify potentially three or four times that the majority of group members in your group would be available to meet your client. Now notice a few things there. I know with schedules, having all of you available might be difficult. So I'm looking for a majority of group members for that first meeting. All is right, majority is necessary. Find times to meet with them. I would like you to find a couple of times between the hours of 8 to 5. Could be a 1 to 2 hour meeting. I'd like you to you could also find a time that is available in the evening, because I've asked your clients to be respectful of full-time students, etc., and see if they can also make themselves available. So let them know of possibly an evening hour, and if you give them more times, because maybe there's more times in the evenings you guys have available as opposed to the days, I would add more of those times so that they're kind of aware that that might be more beneficial for you as students in this case. Okay? So give them these options. This doesn't mean you're going to meet with them 4 times this next week. This just means this is times that you have available and would like to schedule a meeting with your client. Anytime you schedule a meeting with your client, I can't stress enough to make sure you send a calendar invitation. Once that meeting has been agreed upon, send the calendar invite, send them a Zoom link or a Microsoft Teams link, because Zoom you only get 40 minutes, but send them a link. We'll use whatever software you want. You're also fully encouraged and up to you to meet in person if that's available, and I recommend it for many of my groups. You'll be amazed at some of the workplaces that are out there. So that's virtual or in person. For this kickoff meeting is up to you, but I would really encourage in person. You'll learn a lot from being at their place of business, or having them meet you somewhere else too is an option. I've had a lot of clients come to UVU. This is not to schedule a ongoing meeting, but that should be brought up at some point, is how frequent your client would like to communicate with you. I'd like to get on a call every week, and is there a time to schedule that? Would they like to just have an email? Bring that up with them. You don't do that in this email, but bring that up with them as part of your introduction with your client. So also the thing you need to do with this email is attach your question set. So, and introduce yourselves. Maybe add in your LinkedIn, your resumes. Just find a way to kind of introduce yourself, but make it brief. So something would look like, "Dear so-and-so, we are group XYZ. We are so excited to be working with you this semester. Look forward to a very successful semester. The following are times that we have available to meet with you this next week.